Hey guys, I have 6 days left until IB Results Day, and honestly, I'm like really nervous. I'm even more nervous than before my college decisions because I feel like college isn't really reflecting your abilities. It's more like what a random person decides whether they want you in their school or not. So it didn't really bother me that much. But like IB decisions, I know that these are the exams that I took, and it is really reflecting on my efforts and how hard I worked and part of my like academic intelligence. So I'm really scared, and also because the Gaokao results are releasing these few days, and I'm seeing all these reaction videos online, it's just making me really anxious. But like I'm also quite excited, and I'll update you when I get the results or later about how I feel. Hey y'all, it's still the 29th of June, and you can see a bunch of stuff behind me because I'm packing to leave Istanbul to go to China, and it is still 6 and a bit more days left until the IB results day. So I thought I'd give you an update about how I'm feeling. Like I was just thinking that like how I think if you're a student or if you were a student, you would definitely relate to this somehow. That like if once you think you did super good on an exam, it turns out super bad. But then if you think you totally flunked an exam and then you end up doing super good, well, I just thought of that like in an instant, and I was like, after all my IB exams, I thought I did super good. Well, not like super good, but like I thought I did decent. I don't know if that was a good sign or a bad sign, because like usually when I think the exam went well, it went so terrible, and now I'm just being so apprehensive, and I'm genuinely just feeling so anxious. But also I'm excited about it, and I'll give you an update when I'm in China. So see ya. Hey guys, it's Saturday, July 5th, and I'm so excited to see you again because we have an update. So we have 1 day exactly until IB results come out, and I'm totally freaking out. I'm so nervous, and I don't know what's gonna happen. Well, of course, no one does. Yeah, well, I'm repeating myself. Okay, I'm just nervous at this point. That's all you need to know. But right now, what we're going to do is I'm going to predict my IB results using this website that my friend sent me called ibpredict.org. And so if you're watching this from the future, if you're doing it in like, I don't know, May 2030 or something, hopefully this video survives until that time and the earth doesn't get destroyed. Okay, what am I even saying? Yeah. So if you want to predict your results, you can go on there. I know that this doesn't serve any purpose, but to give myself something to do other than worrying over what's going to happen, but let's go over my predictions. I do have a very high predicted, but I'm very unsure whether or not that is actually going to come true. And let's go over the grades that I predicted myself based on my mock grades, as well as what I think I got from what I feel like I got after the exams. Which honestly, I'm feeling really nervous at this point because I thought I did everything well, but that sometimes means that I didn't. So anyways, let's just go over it right now. First of all, we have my English A, Language Lit HL. This is absolutely my favorite subject in the IB. Well, I can't really say that. Math is also kind of my favorite, but I'd say English is my favorite, especially in grade 12. And for this one, I predicted that paper one, I got a 33 out of 40. I think I'm going to get, okay, this is more specific. I think I'm going to get an 18 on the first text and a 13, no, I mean a 15. Yeah, okay, my math's not working. A 15 on the second text. That is honestly me being very optimistic. Actually, you know what? I'm going to change it to a 30 out of 40 because I think I'm being overly optimistic. My paper one wasn't that good. Yeah, I thought it was decent, but I don't think it was that good. Okay, now I'm starting to worry. Okay. Now for paper two, the comparative essay, I think that I'll get a 22 out of 30. And that is me being very optimistic because I've never gotten that grade before in my mocks and my other tests. But I think it was a good paper two, so I believe that I'm going to get it. And for the HL essay, I predicted myself a 15 out of 20, which is not very good, but I think it's realistic because I'm not super impressed with my HL essay. And for the individual oral, I think that I got a 36 out of, oh yeah, I got a 36 out of 40, that I'm sure of because I got my grade. Now, let's go on to French BSL. So I'm actually pretty good at French, and I'm pretty sure, okay, sorry, I forgot to say that for English, I think that I'm going to get a 78 out of 100, which is a 7 according to the M24 grade boundaries. But I'm really not certain. I feel like it could really be on the line between a 6 and a 7, or maybe even not. Okay, let's just skip that. This is my prediction. Okay, this is my prediction. And for French BSL, I think for paper one, I probably got a 28. I'm usually pretty good at writing. For paper two, reading comprehension, I predicted myself a 36 out of 40. For the listening, I predicted myself a 23 out of 25. And for the individual oral, I predicted myself a 27 out of 30. So that will give me a 91 over 100, which is a 7. I'm not sure whether I'll get that score exactly, but I'm pretty sure that I'll get a 7. And history, Europe, HL. Okay, this is hard because not a lot of people get 7s in history. And I don't know, but this is kind of similar to what I got in my mocks, and I think that I can get a 7 in history, or it might be really on the line between a 6 and a 7 because I'm usually quite good at history. So paper one, the source-based paper, I think I'll get a 19 out of 24. I'm not super good at paper one, but usually I get a 7. Paper 2 essay of the 12 world history topics, I think I'll get a 22 out of 30. Maybe one essay is like 13 and the other one I'll get an 11. No, wait, what am I saying? Okay, no, I think I'll get 11 and 11. But yeah, today is not my math day, guys. And paper 3 for the 4 regional options essay, which in this case is history of Europe, I think I'll get a 30, which is not very good, but I have the potential to do better. And for the historical investigation, I got a 19 out of 25 that I do know. Actually, I don't really remember, but I think I got a 19 out of 25, which would give me a 73 out of 100, which is a 7. And I really hope that I do get that. For physics SL, okay, this one is the one that I think I really messed up. Well, but so did kind of the rest of the world. So I'm not sure, but for paper 1, I think I got a 30 out of 45. Paper 2, a 25 out of 50. And for the IA, I think that I got a 20 out of 24. So that would give me a 6 in total, which is a 63 out of 100. I don't know how I feel about that, but I feel like it is realistic. It's possible that I did better in paper 2 or paper 1. Yeah, probably paper 2, because I find it incredulous that I would get a 25 out of 50, which is one half the marks. But it was a really hard paper 2, so I'm really not sure. And math AAHL, this is challenging because I don't know. It's really hard to predict. But I think for paper 1, no technology, I got 85 out of 110. I actually didn't find it super hard. Paper 2, maybe a 60 out of 110 because it was really hard for me. And paper 3, maybe a 48 out of 55 because I think I nailed most of the questions on that paper 3. If not, it could be higher actually. And the IA, I got a 19 out of 20, which saved my life. And in total, I think that I'll get a 76 out of 100, which would be a 7, but right on the line. And global politics SL. For paper 1, I think I'll get a 12 out of 25 because it totally messed up the sources. I did not use all sources in my last essay. I don't think so. Or just like put the last source in there for no reason because in the end I realized that I completely messed it up. So I think I'll get a 12. And paper 2, probably a 35 out of 50 because that's what I always get. So I'm pretty sure I'll get that again, unless if the marking is different when it's externally assessed. The engagement activity, I got a 14 out of 20, which is pretty bad, honestly, but I'm sure of that. Like, I'm sure of that grade, unless if it gets moderated. And in total, that is a 63 out of 100, which is surprisingly a predicted 7. So I might get a 7 in that, even though I did terrible on all of the components. How does that work? Anyway, okay. Let's go to theory of knowledge. So the TOK essay, I believe that I will get a 7 out of 10. It was not very good, but it was a decent essay, I think. For the TOK exhibition, I believe that I got a 10. And so that would give me 24 out of 30, which would be an A. And the extended essay, I have absolutely no idea how I did on it, but I'm really hoping for a 28 out of 34, which would also be an A. That would give me 3 core points. And I really hope that I get 3 core points, and I'm like fairly certain of that. But the ones that are really on the line are probably math, physics, potentially history, maybe history, and definitely English. I really do hope I get that 7 in English and math because I really love those subjects and I want to study them in university. Not that my university really cares because I'm going to the US, but like, I want to get it, you know, it feels good. And so that would bring our grand predicted total to 44 out of 45 points with 7s and 3 core points in everything except for my physics, which is my group 4 subject. And yeah, okay, that's what I think I'll get. And fingers crossed that I get those except for physics. But we'll see. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I feel like it could either be really good or really bad, and there's really kind of no in between, but we'll see. Also, if you really want to kill me right now because you think I have really high standards and expectations, don't, because I just expect a lot, you know, because I had really high predicteds. My predicted was a 45, and yeah, I don't know, I'm really nervous. I don't want to disappoint any of my teachers. I don't want to disappoint, I mean, my parents will not get disappointed, but I'll definitely disappoint myself, because I did work kind of hard, I feel like. Not like super hard, honestly. I could have put in more work, but I worked hard for it, and I really enjoyed my time in the IB, so I just really want a really good result to close it off. Okay, I'm gonna stop yapping right now, and I'll see you tomorrow for the actual results. Hey guys, okay, so this is it. It is the night where I am going to be getting my IB results, and I'm just unlocking my computer right now because I'm like so nervous. Let's see. Okay, so let me yap for a little bit first, because actually the results have been out for an hour and a half already, but I've been out at dinner and just like been hanging out because I didn't want to like be waiting for it all the time. So I literally had to like literally close my eyes when I was unlocking my phone because I saw so many messages and I did not want to see any like spoilers. If you're also a reader, you know how much I hate spoilers anyways. Okay, so now it's the real thing. We're gonna get to all the thrill without having to read an entire novel in like 20 hours. Okay, this is it. My heart is absolutely racing, even though this doesn't really matter for me because I'm going to US, but okay, here we go. I'm gonna screen record on my computer. Okay, recording. I'm logging in. Of course, I'm going to cut this part out, but I'm logging in on my computer, and let's do the wheel of names, shall we? Okay, so wheel of names. Just spin the wheel and see which one I'm going to open first. Though I'm going to keep English for it last. I think, no, okay, let's just do it in order. Okay, well, we're just going to see what the fortune wants us to tell, alright? So English, okay, English, okay, let's just do English. I'm like freaking out. But with the proper spelling, of course. French, history, math, AHL, because that's important to specify if you know. Physics, I'm dreading this one. What else have I got? Oh, global politics. Those are 6. And EE and TOK. Okay, let's go. First, we're going to log in. Wait for a little bit. And the wheel of names. Okay, let's go. First spin is physics. Okay, I am so dreading physics. Alright, let's go. We're gonna do this. God. Okay, I'm scared. Physics. 7! Oh my god! No way! No way! Okay, this is going well. Let's go. Next. No, not math, not math. Oh god, it is math. Okay, math. Math. Oh my god, I'm so scared for math. I got a 7 in math! But okay, we still got this! Let's see, what's next? What's next? Global politics? Yeah, global politics. Okay, I think I completely, like, bombed the global politics exam, but it's, like, really hard to do bad in that, so let's see. 6. Okay, yeah, I did bomb it. But, okay, I mean, it's fine. Yeah. No, I'm disappointed because I thought it was, like, one of my easier subjects, but I think I should have worked harder. Now history. Okay, I'm so nervous for history, but let's see what's gonna happen. History. Where is history? Okay. 7! No way! A 7 rate for history is so low. God, okay. They did leave English for one of the last ones, which I'm so glad. French? I'm fairly certain I got a 7 in French. If I didn't, I'm gonna be so disappointed. Like, yeah, I think I got a 7 in French. Yeah, it's a 7. Okay, good. We're doing well so far. Please be 7s or A's. Okay, either English or E. E. Okay. I am so proud of my E, but I completely don't know how I did because everyone's E results have been so uncertain and different from the predicted. I got an A! Oh my god, I actually got an A! Why do I keep saying that? TOK. We're saving the best for last. We're saving English for last. Okay, amazing. TOK. TOK. Let's. A C? What the? Huh? Okay, what? I thought my TOK was good. Fine, okay, whatever. I got a 7 in English. Okay, I don't care about anything else. Okay, that's not true. But, like, yes. Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that, even though it wasn't my predicted ETOK points. I got 2 total points, 43, and diploma awarded. Okay, I think you'll want me to be more happy about it. I'm really happy about my English and my E, and of course my math and physics, because that just proved everyone wrong. But, like, okay, that's, like, kind of unexpected that I got a C in TOK, because I really like philosophy, and if you know, it's kind of ironic. But let's see the details. Okay, my E was just on the boundary, and that's crazy. English, I got an 82 for English, which is, okay, like 3 points above the boundary, which is not super impressive, but I think that's good. French, a 94. Okay, 94, and the lower boundary is 80. Let's go. Okay, yeah, that's really good. Global politics. Okay, 58. The upper grade boundary mark is 63. I didn't think I would do that poorly. But okay, yeah, I did bomb that paper once, so it makes sense. History, also just, like, on the lower grade boundary mark, 74 literally. That's insane. Physics, 65, lower boundary 61. That's decent. Math, oh, on the lower boundary mark. That is insane. The TOK, kind of on the lower boundary mark too of a C. That is really weird. Okay, well, I got a 43, and I guess I can live with that. Sure, okay, this is gonna be it.